Possibility. That is true, but I don't know for sure, man. I don't want to believe that he would do something like that, but he probably did. Hey, dude, let me call you back. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. Thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from your boy, Sean Blasey. Ha ha ha. But ain't nothing funny though. It would be easy for me to tell y'all that DaBaby sacrificed his brother and his father for fortune and fame. That would be nothing. That would be good for views, but I'm not about to do that because life and death is something that you don't play with, especially when it comes to people's families. And honestly, I'm a big fan of DaBaby, and I don't want to believe that he would do something like that. It's been plenty of rumors about DaBaby sacrificing his family, but I'm a firm believer in doing research, and that's what we're about to be doing tonight. I just can't judge DaBaby off of hearsay, and neither should you. That's why it's important for y'all to watch this documentary all the way through, because I gather some documentations that will help you decide on what you want to believe about this whole situation. I'm not trying to convince y'all of nothing. And like I said, I don't want to believe that this man or anybody else would do something crazy like that for fortune and fame. That's why I'm about to try my hardest to prove to y'all that DaBaby did not sacrifice his father or his brother. And with that being said, throughout this documentary, if I find out that it's a possibility that he did sacrifice his father and caused his brother to end his own life, I will not be defending this man like I've been doing so far. I'm going to have to call it how I see it, y'all. And without further ado, let's get into this, man. But before we do that, y'all gonna have to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that notification button, y'all. Don't forget to show me some love, because all I ever do is show y'all some love, you heard? Also, hit that Cash App too, $ Sean Blaze Docs. Let's get into it. Now, before I start with this documentary, I gotta let y'all know that I've been looking for the cause of DaBaby's father's death, and I haven't been able to find nothing. I've been researching for days, trying to find one notion of what happened to this man. Did he get shot? Did he get robbed? Did he fall down some stairs? DaBaby said he wasn't sick. It's nowhere. And if you know, please let me know in the comment section, because there's nothing online. And you can try to Google it yourself. I promise you. There's no evidence, no nothing about his father's passing. All we know is that his father passed right when he started to blow up. I need y'all to look at this, man. Hold on, let me get this together for y'all. Because y'all got to see this, man. Hold up. Oh, goddamn. Information bootlegged as hell. Lord have mercy. Hold up, 1 second. God damn it. Oh, I know what I did. My bad. Yo, I'm all over the place. I do apologize. Here we go right here. Okay, there it go. Whew, I'm over here tripping. Let me turn on my music, because I'm over here trying to get this shit together. Okay, look at this, y'all. It says, DaBaby on his father passing. He said, when it happened, I didn't really have time to grieve. I was getting on the bus to start the tour, and the very next day I found out he had passed. So I went straight from seeing him at the damn mortuary to the show, not knowing what the F happened, because it wasn't like he was sick, not that I knew of. So DaBaby don't even know how his father died. So how am I supposed to know? How we supposed to know? Don't nobody know how his father died. But one thing for sure, he died right when DaBaby blew up. And he said he didn't even have time to grieve. He said, I was getting on the bus to start the tour, and the very next day I found out he passed. So he went to go see his father and then went straight to the show. He didn't even have time to pay his respects like that. Like, oh, he dead? I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. I got a show to do. Getting back on the road was more important than even investigating or trying to figure out how his father died, y'all. He said the same day I flew back to the city from Miami, I was out there with the family, just looking at my daughter, thinking to myself, like, damn, my baby looked just like my daddy. Same time I got the news, went #1. That's effed up. So with that being said, man, we're about to get into some deeper documentations. I need y'all to pay close attention to this.
Oh, but the intro was a incredible record, man. I think you know some real shit. You talk about losing your father. The same day you found out that Suge was number one, or
Nah,
the album was number one. So, give us a story about
The same day his album went number one is the same day he found out that his father passed away. Now, I just did a video about Megan Thee Stallion, and it's the same scenario. Megan just so happened to start blowing up around the same time her father passed. Listen to this, y'all.
a lighthearted dude who really doesn't like, you know,
Fun,
get into
smiling.
that. Yeah, right.
that type shit.
But the intro was you know a incredible record, man. I think
was
you know
real.
some real shit. You know, you talk about losing your father. The same day you found out that Suge was number one, or
Nah,
the album was number one. So, give us a story about that day and how.
I had just came back to Charlotte from Miami. I was about to start suicide. Daughter and everybody. Back the night I flew back, I went to the day I flew back. I got back like that morning. Went to the studio, and I went to the crib. I'm asleep. Come wake me up. And brother, like, nah, call him. He DM me. My little brother, that's on my daddy's side. You get what I'm saying? I call him. I'm already knowing something off. He ain't even, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
when I'm calling him, daddy, Tony, yeah, woke me up out my sleep because I ain't even thinking this is a chance. I thought my
The way he talking so low, I hope y'all can hear what he's saying, but it's sort of like he whispering. Like he got some secrets or something that he not really trying to expose too much. Listen to him, man.
daddy was gonna outlive me.
Right.
For real, for real. You know what I mean? Like, long as you get what I'm saying. You know, it was like, who else? See what I'm saying? Wow, on the phone, like, fuck you mean? Trying to explain to me what's going on. Bro, man, she kept calling me. Back to back. Calling me so much I couldn't even, the phone kept beeping in.
Wow, yeah, I know what
So I'm like, what's up? Like, what's up? What?
Oh shit! It was literally back to back.
No, it was the same
The
moment.
same conversation.
The same moment. He got people calling his phone telling him that his daddy dead, and he got people calling him telling him that his album is number one all at the same time. So you got a beep. It's your mama crying on one end, and then it's your homies. Yo, congratulations, your album is number one. Oh, that's good. Let me call you back. Your father dead. He died. Oh, for real, ma. Hold on. Let me answer my beat. Hey, man, your album is off the charts. We don't know what happened, but it's just exploding. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this, man.
I had
Switched
just
over.
checked.
Damn.
I had just checked. Same time that I got the news, it went number one. Like, while I was on the phone with that nigga, shit went from wherever it was at. I was on the phone with me telling me what's going on
Right.
to number one. Before I got
Damn.
off the phone. Yeah,
Extreme high, extreme low at the
Crazy.
same time.
yeah, crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Mhm.
Soon as he got off the phone, while he was on the phone receiving the news, I know y'all heard it, but it's my job to elaborate. But man, look, let's just continue with this.
I think that the intro kind of like lets us know like you are a family man. You talk about maybe moving out to Cali, put kids through homeschool.
For sure.
It's-
Beautiful out here.
Yeah, no, it's obviously
Welcome,
the
DaBaby.
rent- the rent's a lot
you
more
you
higher.
welcome anytime, bro. Anytime, bro.
The rent's high, but we ain't worried, you know.
Anytime.
We ain't gonna stress over that.
Like being like now that you're a superstar, how do your kids taking it? Do they know how popping their dad is?
Of course.
Are they using that to their
my
advantage?
Daughter, she the real superstar. You know what I mean?
Is
she
she-
run shit.
Is she used to it or she like, come on?
Used to it.
Okay, she used to it.
Yeah, everybody love him.
I do want to. I always do this, but I wasn't committed.
Man, this one thing I gotta say about DaBaby. Like I said earlier, I'm a fan of his music, but it's something real cold about this dude. And I'm not trying to talk bad about him, but it's sort of like he don't have a conscience. Now we're gonna talk about the dude he killed in Walmart and how he was able to just get off on that. He's been getting in a whole lot of trouble. You always hear about him in the news, kicking the fan or doing something that should have him behind bars, but he never, ever goes down for nothing. So if you want to say he evil or he got something going on about him, I can understand why you would want to say that. But like I said, man, I'm not trying to bash the brother, but it is some sketchy stuff going on in his career. I need y'all to take a listen at this as well.
We just heard the intro first
Uh-huh.
before the album came out. So is that something that you were like, okay, I don't want to put out this like kind of a gift, so we just put out the intro that's very personal,
Absolutely.
and then we gotta wait.
Absolutely. You know, I only made people wait 4 days, 5 days after we dropped the intro, but it's definitely how I wanted to set the tone for the album and just, you know, get the fans and the listeners a different side of me.
No, it's the scary part about it, man. If you see his album cover, it's his father holding him when he was a baby or whatever. His rap name is DaBaby. This is like some evil Chucky scenario going on with this man. He made a whole intro about his father dying and selling it to his fans. So when you want to talk about somebody's claim to fame or how somebody was able to have a rags to riches story, it seemed like he using his father for that. Let me show y'all this real quick. DaBaby intro. Y'all got to see this for yourselves, man. Because it is real creepy how this man, his father passed mysteriously. Now his father is all on the album cover. We're going to get back to that interview, but we got to look at this real quick, y'all. Hold on, check this out, man. He said, think about my grandma. Wait a minute, who are you? I got the #1 record. They acknowledge the Ayo kid. They going crazy when they play it, head bobbing-ish. And I'm just somewhere effed up thinking about my father-ish. They found him dead a couple of days before I started tour. Same day I flew back to the city from Miami. I was out there with the family, just looking at my daughter, thinking to myself, damn, my baby looked just like my daddy. Well, I hope his daughter looked like a grown ass man. Well, whatever. Where was I? That kind of threw me off a little bit. He said, thinking to myself, damn, my baby looked just like my daddy. Same time I got the news, went #1. That's effed up. That right there was confusing a little bit. You know, I flew in with the stick. Okay, let me know what's up before I lose it in this bit. Everybody trying to talk, ain't trying to talk. I'm trying to click. I'm trying to send somebody with them. Somebody let me know what's happening. My last name, Kirk. You know how I rock behind my daddy. You know I never gave a about the world, just about my family. How the F I make it to the top? Someday I lost nigga that had me because you sacrificed his ass. And like I said, I'm not here to condemn him or nothing, but we still early into the documentary and I can clearly see what's going on here, man. Yeah. How a nigga perform on BT and a year ago couldn't afford a sandwich because you sacrificed your daddy. I had to move in with TG when I went broke moving out of Cali. What you know about smiling every day for all your fans acting like you happy. I spent the 100. Well, stop being a coon. Hold on, let me talk about this real quick. And we're going to get back to these lyrics and we're going to get back to some other stuff too. Y'all got to be weary of these rappers that be smiling and showing all their goddamn teeth. I'm talking about the Quando Rondos and just got a mouthful of gold teeth and they flossing their teeth and that's what you call a goddamn coon. Hip hop is a minstrel show. And DaBaby is just one of the minstrel acts. And I know it sounds like I'm talking bad about the brother, but every now and then you got to keep it realer. As a black man, you shouldn't be trying to show all your goddamn molders, especially when you got a camera in front of your ass. I swear they be eating chicken in their videos, watermelons. You would have thought Uncle Remus had a record label. And DaBaby just so happened to be one of them artists. So I'm smiling for my fans, even though I ain't happy. Well, stop bucking. And I know I probably said too much, but, you know, I just had to call that out. He said, what you know about smiling every day for all your fans, acting like you happy? I spent 100,000 laying my daddy to rest, but I ain't bragging. I got some questions. I'ma die about respect. Well, if you ain't bragging, what was the point in even mentioning that? 100,000 to lay his ass to, nigga, please. I got some questions. I'ma die about respect if I don't get answers. My mama stood up in that chair, took it like a G when she had cancer. My brother be thinking that we don't love him and let him struggle like we ain't family. Well, why would he think that? What would give your brother that type of inclination that y'all don't love him and y'all want to see him doing bad? And this the same brother that took his own life he talking about. But we're going to talk about that a little later. Just keep on paying attention, man. He said, like, I won't give up all I got to see you happy, Igga. We shocked the world. Everybody know what's happening. I'm still Lil John, my song. It just went platinum. We on our own time. Let's go move out to Cali. Put the kids in homeschool. Let's go. He already spending the money. He can't even grieve his father correctly without getting back to the money. The same way he said, I went to go see him in the mortuary, then I had to get back on the road. I wasn't even there to see the casket drop. I had to get back on the road. This is more important than his ass. We on our own time, put the kids in homeschool. Let's raise our kids right. Let's watch this shit. We'll teach them, Igga. Let's start a business for you so they can be leeching, blah, blah. He going on and on and on and on and on. So y'all gonna have to let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Because we just getting started, like I said. Let's get back to that interview and listen to what he's talking about.
Let them really get to know me personally, you get what I'm saying? Let them know what all that transpired in my personal life.
Let me run that back because he's talking about the intro.
Absolutely, nothing short of a blessing.
And
true, you know, you gotta be up one to even be able to relate. Yeah, for sure.
you got a #1 album though. That's what they're saying.
God is great.
We did 150 this week. They saying
we going for 200, Charlamagne.
It could be
going
more.
for
It could
200.
end up being more.
Yeah, we going for 200.
more than that on them. Okay.
He said yes.
All right.
Yes.
Going
That's
for
got to
200.
be a great feeling though.
Absolutely, nothing short of a blessing.
And it really, like, we just heard the intro first before the album came out. So is that something that you were like, okay, I don't want to put out this like kind of a gift, so we just put out the intro that's very personal,
Absolutely,
and then we gotta wait.
absolutely. You know, I only made people wait 4 days, 5 days after we dropped the intro, but it's definitely how I wanted to set the tone for the album and just, get the fans and the listeners a different side of me, let them really get to know me.
That's cold-blooded. Your album go #1 and your father die. You put the album on hold. I mean, his single went #1. Put the album on hold like, oh, I got to get this right. We about to capitalize off of my father's death. Matter of fact, put his dead ass on the album cover. Let's milk this thing for all it's worth. If that's what it took for me to go #1, well, shoot, let's try to go further than that. Let's take it a one step farther. Put my father on the album cover, why don't you? Listen, man.
Personally, you get what I'm saying? Let them know what all transpired in my personal life during my, breakthrough as a major artist. You get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot that went down, even more than what I talked about in this song. Y'all know more, but I'm already past that stage. It's a whole nother wave.
Yeah.
Stuff I done been through. You get what I'm saying? Since the last time I came to saw y'all. So, to be, where I'm at right now is just a major blessing. I feel like I had to share that story.
Explain Kirk
Yeah.
a little bit. Some people don't know the
That's my last
Kirk
name.
and what it
Yeah.
means to you and why you called your album Kirk.
Whole big weight. You see what I'm saying? Whole big weight. You know what I mean? My pops, my role model. You get what I'm saying? My role model. He the one told me never settle for less. He the reason why that's why I get the deep voice from. That's why I get this gone right now because I've been doing shows every day. And
Clearly taught you how to fight.
Yeah, that too. That too. You 11-handed too. All that. You know what I mean? So it just,
Man, I need y'all to go to the playlist of these videos I've been doing, and it's the same thing. The lines are so blurred, I can't even tell these dudes apart. Every last one of these artists have the same story about people in their lives that pass away right before they blow up. And it's like the people doing these interviews, they have to be wondering what's up. They got to know what's up. When every artist you sit down with, you asking them the same question. So you blowing up out the blue and you lost a family member. It's the same routine. Like they know what's going on. They know that's just how you get into the industry. Listen, y'all.
but the morals and everything I was brought up with, everything to make me me, everything to separate me from the pack, like, that came from him. You get what I'm saying? And for him to, you know, go unexpectedly, and then I go number one, and then I take off after that, like the way I took off, it's just crazy, you know what I mean? So I felt like it wasn't nothing but him, you know, God and him.
You was almost
and
a
it was
DJ
only right
too.
to honor him.
You was almost DJ, baby.
How you know?
I heard he bought you some turntables.
And see, that stuff I looked at on hindsight, bro. Like, because people used to, you always want to do music. I'm like, nah, I wasn't. When I was like 18, 19, 20, 21, people, they used to think I was a rapper because of the type of car I drove, and I had a whole bunch of gold chains, the way I dressed.
Man, like I said earlier, DaBaby is like Chucky. His father basically prepped him for a life of music. Bought him turntables and trying to get him set up and teaching him. And right when you blow up, your father didn't even get to taste none of your success with you. Not even for a day or two to see you go number one. It's sort of like before we can get you to be this mega superstar, he got to go first. Or you got to pick the closest person to you. Let's continue, man.
And you a rapper? Nah, I ain't no rapper. You talking about I ain't no rapper, bro. But like, when I look back on it, he was buying me like keyboards. They had the little percussion little section on it, and DJ turntables. I was a little boy. I was like 6, 7 years old. You know what I mean? I still got it. My mom still got it, you know, so when I look back on it, it was crazy. But I ain't never wanted DJ. I was like, what a microphone at to go to this. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, just to look back on it on hindsight, he definitely was a major musical influence on me for sure. He used to have all them magazines that I'm in. He used to have them.
Sauce.
Yeah.
Double XL.
He was subscribed. He had the subscription. They would come in the mail, you know what I mean, on a daily basis. So when I look back on it, yeah, he definitely played a part in that. So, you know, and I ain't never seen nobody get honored the way I got him, you know what I mean? It's going crazy, man. So it's nothing short of a blessing to be able to put on and, you know, make sure that legacy of that last name live on forever.
It's nice that he got to see some of that success, too.
Oh, for sure, he did. He got to see it right when I broke through. He got to see the first Breakfast Club. And at the interviews, he texted me. You know, he texted me critiquing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I seen this question right here where they try to get nice response. Ooh.
Man, this is even sadder than I thought it was going to be. Because it's not like his father was a farmer or something like that. Ain't know nothing about hip hop, or his father was an old school dude that just listened to Frankie Beverly and Maze. No, his father was a hip hop head, all about raps, all about hip hop. And your son is number one on the charts. Did his father have some beef? Like I said, man, if you watching this video or you from Charlotte or you know how his father died, let me know. And I do apologize for not having the information for y'all, but I promise y'all, I've been looking like a hawk trying to figure out, well, how did his father die? Throughout this whole interview and all the other interviews he's in, they never mention what happened. Did he get shot? Did he have a stroke? It's a mystery, man. And they talking about his brother committed suicide, but those are all alleged allegations. There's no proof about it.
Well, not Breakfast Club, y'all held it down. Some, you know, yeah, but, you know, we ain't tripping. But yeah, like he, you know, he critique everything, man, and he, you know, he give credit when it's due, but he say, all right, what's next? You get what I'm saying? Continue to push the envelope. If I go back to like our last text, if I go to our text message, I can write a book with what he texts me. You know what I mean? I could just put every one of his text messages in a book. It's gonna help somebody. It's gonna help somebody be great. You get what I'm saying? So just a dope way, man. I feel like one of the most honorable ways that, you know what I mean, pay respects to him.
And you really lost him the same day you hit number
Swear
one
to God,
with Suge?
the same time. It was Baby on Baby. It went like number one.
Okay.
It went like number one on Apple Music, iTunes. It was like number 7 or something like that. And then I had got the phone call. My brother woke me up. He like, hey, call your little brother. My little brother. And I had got the phone.
Wait a minute, y'all. His album wasn't even doing all that great before his father passed. It was on his way to flop. It was on the charts, but it wasn't no number one. Listen at this, man.
I had got the phone call. My brother woke me up. He like, hey, call your little brother. My little brother, my dad. So I call your little brother. He DM me. He woke me up. I'm like, DM you, what's up? Pick up the phone. I call him. I'm halfway asleep. Yeah, bro, dad, bro, he dead. He died. I'm like, what? I set up in my bed. I'm like, what? Same time, Carter, he blowing my phone up, blowing me up while I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm thinking he calling to deliver the same news. I click over, what's up, bro? We number one, nigga. We number one. You did it. You did it. I'm like, damn. He said, I just looked at the phone like, nigga, my daddy died. I don't care about none of that shit. You know what I mean? Got out the phone with him, flew in the next day, you know. Yeah, flew in, like, what's happening, like, what's going on, you know what I mean? And, you know, did my little checks and balances. And,
they had to be looking at him shaking their head when he got there. And they heard the news that he was number. What was his family thinking? You get the news that his father dead, and oh, look at that, y'all. He number one on the charts. They looking at each other like, what the going on around here? Then he fly in the next day. And now I could see why his brother was so stressed out and feeling a certain type of way about all that. You figure my brother's successful, we happy. It's looking like his brother ain't want nothing to do with that money. Like, nope, you can go on and have that. Because DaBaby had a whole bunch of dudes around him spending money on these dudes. They doing shows together. His brother could have easily been in his entourage. But I guess homie was like, man, this can't be life. Like, I'm done with this show. If that's what it takes to be successful, this demon out here doing shows and living the life, I don't want no parts of that. Now, this is just my assumption. But the more and more I do some research and investigate this had to be what it was, y'all. Listen at this dude. I don't know if he happy or sad.
Same time, Carter, he blowing my phone up, blowing me up while I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm thinking he calling to deliver the same news. I click over, what's up, bro? We number one, nigga. We number one. You did it. You did it. I'm like, damn. He said, I just looked at the phone like, nigga, my daddy died. I don't care about none of that shit. You know what I mean? Got out the phone with him, flew in the next day, you know. Yeah, flew in, like, what's happening, like, what's going on, you know what I mean? And, you know, did my little checks and balances. And then had to fly right back out the very next day, my first show on the tour.
You ain't have to do nothing, bro. That's what you chose to do. I flew in, did my checks and balances, paid for the man's funeral. And the very next day, I had to get back on the road and do a show. I ain't have no choice. Bro, you had a choice. Because if it had to be me, that's going to have to wait. But that's Negro here nor there. Listen, yo.
And then I had a tour date the day after that. I'm on the tour bus. Just came on the tour bus. My first headliner tour, you get what I'm saying? Just came on the tour bus. I'm typing obituaries and shit, finding pictures for it, you know what I mean? Organizing travel, paying for flights for niggas I ain't never talked to in my life, you get what I'm saying? And, you know, it's just a whole bunch going on. I'm doing all this while I'm breaking through on tour. I'm rocking sold out shows, you get what I'm saying?
People never know what's happening in your
Nah,
real
hell
life
nah,
either.
they don't. Like, well, one show I missed, I think it was Rochester. Wasn't Rochester Honor?
And trust.
Hold on. Wait a minute, yo. He in the goddamn tour bus, right? And signing autographs for the obituary and working and doing his daddy funeral at the same. It's rocking sold out shows, might I add. Fans everywhere to see DaBaby. It's an overnight success, and it happened so fast. Immediately after his father died, expeditiously after his daddy passed away, to where he didn't even have time to think. It's just everything is moving so fast now that he's dead. Like I said, man, answer the question in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. I'm not confirming nothing. I'm not saying that I believe nothing, but boy, oh boy, if y'all believe he did it, I can't argue you down. You know, listen.
Out to Rochester too, I think we finally got back around to him. But there was one show I missed. They were mad as hell at me, man. But I had to fly. I had to do the show I did the night before, hop on a jet, fly in, go to the funeral. After the funeral, I had to fly back out the same night, go to a show.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying, on the private jet.
You
know
can't even really enjoy that shit.
And hell no. You know what I mean? But it was all good, though. It was definitely therapeutic for me to be able to have.
Well, damn. How long did it take for them to process the check? For you to be out here private jetting it up. You just now went #1. Is it that instant? Like, what was in the works here? Like, what was the plan for real, for real? Because it sounded like you had your plan already in place. I can do this and I can do that and I can do this and I can do that. The label had to be helping you with all this stuff that was going on. It sounded like it was orchestrated to a point to where once this happens, we got to get out there and sell them records. We got to get it while it's hot. It's time to move now. Ain't no slowing down. This what you wanted? Here it go. Let's go ahead and collect. It is time to cash in to where you don't even have the time to mourn your father. Oh, I'll say that for the album. Listen, man.
You know what I mean? Something to just keep me busy. You know what I mean? In the meantime, and really like intro was probably like, I ain't even do no recording for a little minute. You know what I mean? I ain't do no recording for a little minute. I recorded a few songs, and then my DJ, he a producer too, and he engineer. So we got like
Say his name, man.
DJ Kid.
There we go.
Hey, DJ Kid, let me come on, slide over here. He produced the intro.
No.
So he way more than a DJ. You get what I'm saying? DJ
Absolutely.
producer. He produced the #1 song in the world right now. You know what I mean? On the #1 album in the world. The intro. You get what I'm saying? So we got like an A1 studio set up everywhere we go. I don't know. People follow it on Instagram. You'll see like we plug up in the hotel rooms, the green room. If we had to sit out here for 2 hours, we probably, hey, can we plug up? You know what I mean? Out here in the corner, like we plug up wherever and we get it done. Like that intro, that was recorded like on a cruise we was on. I had a show on the way to Bahamas. We recorded in the hotel
That was
room.
a Cali cruise?
Yeah, yep.
I seen that. We was on there.
That's exactly what it was, you know what I mean? So he was playing around with some beats and I heard that. I'm like, oh, that's you. I so load that up, you know what I mean? And it was like 7, 8 people in the room. They was kicking it. We had to put niggas out. I'm like, nah, y'all gotta get out. I started rapping. When I was rapping, I seen everybody get the looking all sad.
What else is there to talk about? You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me break this down for y'all real quick. You have to be in the mood for certain type of stuff. You know, even if nobody in your family died, you still have to be in the mood to do anything. You got to be in the mood to have sex. You got to be in the mood to eat. You got to be in the mood for everything in life. Your father passed away and you was in the mood to spit a Hot 16 rap. You was in the mood to do concerts. You was in the mood to do interviews. Look, everybody different. Everybody mourn different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to judge this man because I don't know him. He probably deal with stuff differently. But I'm just saying, it sounds crazy, yo.
So nah, y'all gotta go, man. Y'all gonna make this hard for me. Y'all gotta get up out of here, you know what I mean? But it's just dope, man, to be able to honor my father on the song with somebody else that's with me every day, grinding it out with me every day, and then see the success of it. It's just a beautiful thing. You get what I'm saying?
You from the Carolinas too?
Yeah.
And you ain't wasting no time. Like you ain't wasting no time putting people on.
Come on, it's time for that. Who we gonna do it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's time for that, man. So, you know, that's definitely what we all about. You know, we just did Jimmy Fallon last night. Come on, bro. Where you from, Stunner?
From Salisbury, North Carolina.
We just did Jimmy Fallon last night.
See, I don't get it, man. But it's not for me to get it. It's for y'all to try to get. And like I mentioned earlier about his brother, it seemed like he just was fed up with it, man. His brother just seemed like he was over it. I need y'all to look at this.
Fuck. You know what? 95 out of 5% of y'all motherfuckers think I'm bullshitting. I really don't give a fuck. I don't. It's not gonna hurt me to die. It's not gonna hurt me to live. But I'm tired of living. I'm tired of submitting myself to the cause of fucking human rights that don't mean shit to me. I'm tired. I'm done with this shit. So let my life be a motherfucking example for you fucks. You fucks that think they got them just because you famous. You fucks that think, man, look. Do what you do. See this? I'm at peace, nigga. So you motherfuckers be at peace. And fuck you. Y'all motherfuckers think I'm bullshit.
That's cold, man. To where his brother felt that cold about his brother. It was more he wanted to say. Like, you know, just because you famous, that don't make you a good person. That don't do nothing for you. You let that fame control your life. And this is just reading between the lines. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know every damn thing. I'm just providing y'all with information so you can make up your own mind about the situation. But it looks like to me, his brother was done with DaBaby, done with everything. And he tired of people calling him the baby brother. Like, I'm his older brother, but you still the baby brother. No, I'm his older brother. Whatever, baby brother. That had to be annoying too. Rest in peace to his brother. And as soon as he passed, long live my brother. That's sort of like a insult when you think about it. What you mean, long live your brother and your brother is dead? You know, let's get into this.
Rapper DaBaby mourns the death of his older brother. Hi, I'm Ralph Villaversa, and here's one of the stories we're following on Entertain This. WJYZ TV in Charlotte and Billboard confirmed that Glenn Johnson, DaBaby's older brother, has died. He was 34. Johnson died from a gunshot wound. DaBaby, born Jonathan Lindale Kirk, wrote, quote, "Long live my brother" in his Instagram bio. He also posted this to his story.
Check on your people.
Hold on, y'all got to see this real quick. Because he is laid back chilling. Like he can care less about, oh damn, I'm all bootleg. He laid back chilling like he can care less about his own damn brother, y'all. Look at this though.
Somebody probably wants you to call and say, what's up, bro? You straight? Do that.
And DaBaby shared a clip from the intro to his 2019 LP Kirk. He raps, quote, "My brother be thinking that we don't love him and let him struggle. Like we ain't family. Like I won't give up all I got to see you happy." The death of DaBaby's brother puts a damper on what professionally has been a successful 2020. His collaboration with Roddy Ricch, Rockstar, topped the Billboard Hot 100. DaBaby also earned 4 nominations at this month's American Music Awards. His latest album, Blame It on Baby, dropped in April. It was his second LP to debut at #1 on the Billboard 200.
You know what, man? It's like the more people that dies around him, the more successful he is. Another murder, another $1. That's just, a matter of fact, these is facts. Because I can go on and on about trying to clean this up, but it's, man, look, I'm trying my hardest to not call this dude a straight murderer because I don't know him personally. But by the seams of it, by the sounds of things, it definitely sounds like a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? But listen at this.
And you could go back and check. I feel like we have one of the hottest down south street artists.
I swear to God.
Coming up right now, you know, with the lyrics and the substance behind it.
Mm-hmm.
No mumble rap.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could really tell that you've been really developing your craft and taking this shit serious,
Mm-hmm.
and the authenticity to go behind it.
I go dumb.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
Appreciate
And you've been grinding for a while on top of that.
Yeah.
You know, I went back and found a This Is 50 interview from like 2016
Right.
where like,
Right.
okay, he's been doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations on everything.
Appreciate you.
So it was your first time here.
All right.
Let's start from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So you were born in Cleveland,
Mm-hmm.
but you grew up in
Charlotte,
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay. 2-parent home, 1-parent home?
One. Just my mama.
Okay. How many siblings?
2 older brothers.
Okay.
Wait a minute. By the sounds of it, you would think he was raised in the same household with his father. Like they, you know, had a real family. But he's saying he was raised up in a 1-parent household. So maybe he saw his father on the weekends, or he sure made it seem like they had a tight relationship. And I mean, you can have a tight relationship with your dad if you don't live with your dad. Let's go, man.
Yeah.
Where's your dad?
Shit, He was in Nashville, Kentucky. He was in the Army and shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah, so he, wherever the fuck he was at with that, But he was always in my life though.
Okay, so you had a father the whole time.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, he always put shit on my mind. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. I go kick it with him for the summer and shit like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't at.
Okay, I'm starting to see now. His dad was in the Army, able to see him during the summer, spend time with him. Okay, I get it.
Living with you guys.
Mm-mm.
Was he helping out with the family? And
Yeah, he'd shoot me. I used to goddamn get my little child support check. It'd be like $80 or something. I tell my mama get it in all ones. Be in elementary school flexing.
Okay.
I swear to God.
You bring your child support check, money in ones.
Yeah, she'd give
to
it for me and all.
elementary school.
She'd give it my mom. My mama Trill. She'd give it all to me. You know what I mean? All
Nice.
ones. Yeah, all ones. She'd go.
Well, shit. Maybe it wasn't a sacrifice. $80 for child support. Look, I got to get back on the road to do these shows. Look, DaBaby, I'm sorry. If you listening, bro, I take everything I said back. I didn't know. Oh my God, do. That's what I get for digging in people's business. I'm all in your Kool-Aid, bro. I didn't even know the flavor. Your daddy was giving you $80 child support. He dead? Oh shit, I got to get back on the road. Yeah, I got these shows to do, man. It's a whole lot more than that $80 for child support. This bastard, he was cheap too. Matter of fact, let me sign these papers and stuff. I'm going to pay for the funeral. Matter of fact, $80 for the casket. And I think I'll do another $80 for the flowers. Because that child support wasn't a goddamn. Matter of fact, I'm going to pay for your funeral in ones, since that's what I had to do when I was a kid. DaBaby, matter of fact, y'all going to have to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. There's nothing else to see here, people. DaBaby ain't, he ain't sacrificed nobody. His daddy was cheap. And R.I.P. to his father. But, yeah. We might as well finish out the show, though. I don't believe he did it. But if y'all still want to believe it, that's on y'all. Let's hear what else he had to say.
Cash it out all ones for me.
Okay. $80 isn't really a lot though to help raise a child.
But if you fucking, but nah, he did way more than that. I ain't just saying, he just,
Okay.
But that's just what, by whatever little child support guidelines, whatever. But he did way more. Yeah.
I mean, but a single mom and 3 kids, I would assume it was.
Oh no, she
tough.
still did her thing though. Hell yeah. For sure. It wasn't nowhere near. Hell nah.
Yeah. What do you think was the hardest thing growing up in that kind of a situation?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I ain't never really been one to complain, and then real talk, like you don't never really notice what's up with that until later on in life. Like just growing up, you just think it's normal. Like this is how shit go. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, on hindsight, I could call it tough, but shit, it is what it is. It was more tough for her. You know what I mean? Than it was for me. Like I wasn't tripping.
Okay. And your 2 older brothers.
Yeah.
Were you guys real close?
Yeah, they be outside and shit though. And see, like I'm the baby of the
Right.
family. Like I really been the baby. Like I'm the baby, so like I look just like my mom and everything. Like I'm the baby. You see?
Okay. I'm starting to get a better understanding of what's going on here. That youngest brother, that youngest sibling, the older ones be jealous of that one. And not saying his brothers was, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they was jealous when he started to blow up and had all that success. And plus his name, DaBaby, and he your baby brother, and it just started to get overwhelming. It's like, man, I can't do this no more, man. This little dude ruining my life. Mama don't love me the same no more. I got to share all my toys with his little ass. Now he rich and famous and I'm working at Walmart. Who knows, man? But let's continue.
Saying so. I be done told on their ass. They be beating me up and shit, trying to beat me up and shit. I be done told on their ass. You know what I mean? I got a brother. My oldest brother, he like 5 years older than me. And my other brother, he like 2 years older than me.
Okay. I mean, before you started rapping, you said you were already successful in the streets.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay. Like, how old were you when you started getting mixed up with all that?
Get mixed up with what?
The streets.
Hold on. Ivani Brown hit me with $5 in the Cash App. Thank you so much, sister. I really do appreciate you for that $5 Cash App. So much love for you.
Shit. I don't know, like 17.
Okay, a little bit later.
Yeah.
You know, I talk to a lot of guys that are 13, 14.
I mean, I've been running around doing, little shit, but I mean, like, 17 when, like, I mean, I don't know. It depends on, what you would call getting mixed up in the streets.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I mean, when it comes to that type of life, it gets glamorized, but it comes to a lot of losses.
Yeah. Why I started rapping.
Why do you think were the biggest losses that you took before you started rapping?
Losses I don't want to speak on, you know what I mean? Losses I don't want to speak on, but, they built character. They made a man out of me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it made it, when it come to the music and, in this business and shit not going my way here and there, like, I was already accustomed to, like, dealing with that type of shit, standing on it and shaking back. Like, I was always one that could just shake back from whatever, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you talked about a situation, I think it was...
these interviews, they really shape an artist to be whatever the label want them to be. Even if you, not saying he wasn't in the streets or whatever the case was, but even if he wasn't in the streets, in order to sell records, you got to be something that you that you not, And with this dude, all this stuff going on in his life, it's kind of hard to understand his true character when you got all this negativity surrounding this person, man. So you can't just say DaBaby is evil. The music industry that support this dude is evil. The people that put money behind this dude, and not just the industry, but the fans, is evil. Y'all hear the stories about people dying left and right, fans getting assaulted. We gonna talk about that fan too that he killed in Walmart before we get out of here. Y'all hear about all this madness and still be supporting these people. So you really can't blame DaBaby or blame the industry all by themselves. You gotta blame the fans that condone. And I ain't hating. I mean, if that's what you like and that's what you like supporting, that's on you. But don't point the finger at this man and say he's this and he's that. Because if you supporting his music, or not just him, but any of these other artists out here, you just as evil. But that's Negro here nor there. Listen at this, y'all.
Excel, where 5 dudes ran up in your house.
Yeah, I was rapping though.
You was already rapping by that time?
Yeah, I was rapping for maybe a year. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, was there a specific situation where you said, okay, the street shit has a low shelf life. And if I don't do something different, it's going to end badly for me. And this is why I'm going to rap.
Nah, it wasn't really that. Like, I just always been somebody, like, I just always knew, like, it was a whole lot more with me. Like, I knew I wasn't normal, like, from the get-go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I knew that shit. Like, I could never answer the question, like, what you want to be when you grow up. I could never answer that. I'm like, shit, I don't know. I know I can't see myself. I ain't gonna say that. I can't see myself doing no regular shit. You know what I mean? I was like 7, 5. I was a little boy talking like that. Like, nah, I ain't doing nothing normal. Like, it's something special. We gotta make a whole lot of money. Like, I was a little kid talking like that, like 5 years old. Like, I know I had one song, I was like back in 94, knew I wanted $1 million. Like, I was fucking 3 years old in 94, you know what I mean? But I was talking like that. Like, I'm driving by, if I see a mansion or something, yeah, I'm staying in that. Like, but I meant that shit. Like, anybody would do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Any kid would do that, but like, I meant that shit.
You know, how many goals are you gonna kick?
You gonna kick shit.
Right, exactly.
Okay, y'all needed to hear that. To hear, he talking about when he was 6 years old, he was rapping about how he won $1 million. I mean, we all want money and we all want riches and stuff like that, but it's about how far is you willing to go to get it, you know? How bad do you want it? What is you willing to do? And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I've been doing these sacrifice videos, and by the sounds of it, these people, parents, don't be all that. And they still ain't parents and stuff, boy. You'd be looking like, if Michael Jackson could have sacrificed Joe Jackson, I don't know if he would have did it, but these people, parents, ain't as bad as Joe Jackson was. At least they had relationships with their parents. It's this new generation that go so far as to allegedly sacrifice their own parents. Back in the day, it had to be your cousin, the lawn man, the milkman, the janitor, your best friend. But I guess the stakes is higher or whatever the case is, but it's just some sad news. I need y'all to pay close attention to this, man. Oh, damn, I messed it up. 1 second. Let me get this back together. Because this is about to be some sad business, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to this
Hold on.
Rap Palette YouTube
That's not
channel.
what I was trying to do.
And today we got a special...
Dude, get your raggedy ass off my screen. I do apologize, everybody. But I'm about to get back to what I was trying to show y'all. Okay, where did it go? Okay, it's gone. But with that being said, man, I just wanted to share this information with y'all. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, man. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that notification button. If y'all feel like DaBaby did sacrifice his father and his brother, let me know. Me personally, I'm on the fence after I did some more research and investigation about this. It's a possibility that his brother passed away because he was jealous of DaBaby. It's a possibility that his father mysteriously, he was in the army, so he could have been in the Tuskegee experiment or something. Like, I don't know for sure. But for him to blow up as fast as he did immediately after his father passed away, that raises some eyebrows. But that's not for me to decide. That's for y'all to make up y'all minds and let me know. Let's have a beautiful conversation in the comment section. And with that being said, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And thank you, my sister, Ebony Brown, for hitting that Cash App. All y'all ladies out there, y'all know why I do these documentations, because I got nothing but love for y'all. People be asking me, why do you talk about this type of stuff? And you know it's dangerous. You know your life could be on the line for doing these documentations. And I always let them girls know,
risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl.
Sean got the jocks. I'm keeping it funky like some socks. Ponytail with the box, and my cell phone look like a box. Try not to get shell shocked when I start busting out the docs. I got secret videotapes of your mom cussing out your pops. All over a box of corn pops. This rhythm got your pop.